Hey gang, Jesse over here at DC Auto Repair. I'm going to talk to you about your air conditioning system and your cabin air filter. So people ask us sometimes occasionally, my car has a cabin air filter. I thought it just had an engine air filter. Great question. On most vehicles, the cabin air filter, if it has one, not all vehicles have one, but most of them, especially nowadays, do have. This is a 2007 Toyota Prius. It happens to have a cabin air filter. So I came into the shop, I actually pulled it out, checked it, and as you can see, it hasn't been serviced in quite some time. So this is what a new one looks like, new cabin air filter, and this is what the old one looks like. On the back side, you can see that it's still dirty. Obviously, the big chunks and the dirt obviously have not made it through, right? But there's all kinds of stuff, as you can see, that no longer service. So we don't need that. Another service that we're going to do is we're going to do the Frigifresh service. This is a evaporating cleaning service that we do. So before I put this new filter in, we're actually going to hook up these tubes. So if the service has never been done before, we'll actually have a fitting that we install in the dash. We drill a small little hole in the dash and we install a fitting. That'll allow this hose to connect, and it'll connect to this can right here like this, and we'll be able to blow a bunch of this foam into there, and it will actually clean all the mold, any debris, any dirt that actually got past that cabin air filter into the evaporator, and it'll clean that all out, and then it'll turn into liquid and drain out the condensation tube. Dispose of any mold or bacteria that builds up. We actually have this, it says kills bacteria and freshens air conditioning systems. So this is the second part of the Frigifresh. After I've cleaned out the evaporator, I'll actually turn the system on high. I'll have it blowing through all the vents, and I'll come out here and I'll introduce some of this into where it pulls the air into the inside of the car from the outside. I'll clean it in there, and then I'll shut the blower motor off, and I'll go in and I'll actually blow this into all the rest of the vents. So any mold, any bacteria, anything that's building up in there, anything that could actually be bad for us to breathe as humans, it'll destroy that mold and bacteria. And you do this service in the springtime or in the wintertime, then your car will be clean and the air that you're breathing is clean. That air filter, all that stuff we just knocked out of that air filter, that's literally what these people was breathing. So it's really concerning to me, especially when there's car seats in the car. Let's be mindful of the air that we breathe. It's a super cheap service to do this. Air filter, Frigifresh service, whole 9 yards, less than a couple $100. So I'll see you in the next video.